What's good, y'all? This is Charles. I am Brandon Madison of Next Legacy Radio. Welcome you all to this YouTube Live where I just honestly just wanted to put out a quick little something out there in regards to media. I know there was a lot of different things going on with the Breakfast Club and the conflict. I want to say I don't even want to call it beef because that's between them. That is their situation. But we all had a moment of just checking out their conflict that took place live on the Breakfast Club. If you didn't see it, you can go search it. You can go check it out. Do whatever it is you got to do regarding it. But I'm here for just my thoughts on it being exposed to the public. In the process, if any of y'all out there that's listening will be listening, just go ahead and follow, subscribe, hit the notifications as well. Just get to know my radio station offline, nexxlegacy.com, and also download the Next Legacy app, which is a free radio station for the people that you can use the QR codes, which is listed right there for your enjoyment. Music, entertainment, commercials, all that good stuff. So, Lauren LaRosa, Jess Hilarious, had some stuff going on over the last couple days. I know it's part of a huge and heavy topic of conversation. And I just wanted to weigh in from a journalist perspective in regards to it because I kind of felt compelled to do it. And where I'm going with this, I hope you all that is listening, will be listening, or knows what's going on could just, kind of take it for what it is or whatever, right? Um, First off, these two women should not be publicly beefing about their position on a radio station. Now, I get it. Breakfast Club has been notorious for conflict in regards to what they do, but this is something different. This is something that these ladies can definitely work out. Something that I feel like at the end of the day, they could be able to talk amongst themselves, but putting it out there in public can, and in some cases, end your career. Not just the whatever is going on with the Breakfast Club, but I'm talking about if one of these two or both of these ladies want to get something somewhere else. Being involved in conflict, being involved in situations where I feel like it's crazy to be able to put something out there where people can take sides. And these are two beautiful black women in the journalism media world where it's a dog eat dog world, anyways. And these two women could literally join forces, beef aside, and figure out how they fit in a crazy ass world, anyways. Because we need our journalism, we need it from our women, we need it from the folks and the people out there that could, uh, you know, inspire other young women, not just black women, but women, period, to be able to do something, do more, be more with what it is that they want to do. And to put it out there is a little weird. It's awkward. I don't want to say it's wrong because, when you make a choice or a decision, that's up to that person and people to be able to air out their differences or their grievance publicly. But I think you and I world know that at the end of the day, people have opinions, and some of these people's opinions, pardon my for saying it, to keep it true, some of these people don't matter to the bigger picture in the world, and that bigger picture is you're auditioning for anything else that you want to do or want to be later on in life. And when I say that, I'm talking about like if you want to aspire to be more than just being on the Breakfast Club, you could do more by how you present yourself. Now, if you're confronted with a situation that's toxic, shut it down. Like, I've been in this business long enough to see it, and I'm not gonna, judge anybody from what it is that they do or want to do or anything like that. But I just choose the latter, which is to not even address anything publicly when it comes to like ongoing beef that I have with someone that I work with in an arena that is already complicated as it is. So I saw when Jess Hilarious went live and she aired out her stuff as far as what she wanted to do and how she felt. Maybe that's how she felt at that particular time because she felt like there was no other choice but to go on online. That's where, in my opinion, people, I think when it comes to that, I think we all have to figure out like where to go outside of social media. Like, who can I turn to besides publicly putting yourself out there? Because now that it's out there, you may regret doing what you're doing, saying what you're saying, or whatever, but it's out there now for people to consume, for people to judge, for people to have an opinion that probably don't know you and probably don't want to know you. Everybody has fans, right? Or everybody has nemesis or people like, your style of media may not flow with somebody. So somebody's gonna have a backwards opinion about you as a person and how you work and oh you're just this, that, and the other. And I just see it as a huge fall off from someone who's building their brand in terms of respect. A lot of people, oh girl, I'm with you and I'm this, that. Even those supporters, you gotta stay true to who you are, regardless of who praises you and who shuts you down and condemns you for the things that you say or do when it comes to specific things like that. I really believe that's true to life, and that's how I want to carry the things that I have as well. And I just don't know. I don't understand how people get so caught up in the mix of social media. I just don't. As a journalist, I don't. People can look and be inspired, or I can have a conversation with any one of these ladies or whoever, and if whatever I say is inspiring to them, then that's what's up. But if I cut you down or if I do something in a way where it's disrespectful, then it's a different problem. Because we can all have criticism or we can critique each other. Oh, you know what? You didn't do this great, or this broadcast wasn't great. But this is what you could do to do better or whatever. Like, that's building people up. You're not tearing somebody down. But I get it. It's media. It's cutthroat. It is people powering up for positions of something that, in all honesty, doesn't even matter when it's all said and done. Because at the end of the day, you control your destiny as far as who you want to be when it's all said and done. Now, Jess went on and said what she said, and then when she came back, she had the conversation with Loran at the end of the day, and Loran, from what I can see, like I said, I'm not judging none of them whatsoever. I mean, I kind of feel like everybody fell into a conversation where when you're attacked, or if you feel like you're attacked, then you got to come out blazing as much as you can to protect your credibility or to protect how you roll and get down when it comes to media. And I just think that we've seen enough of girl versus girl, girl versus guy, guy versus guy in the media where somebody's trying to be able to end somebody's career, or not even end somebody's career, just have conflict publicly where it just doesn't make sense, to at least to me, because I feel like two women in this particular case should just hold each other accountable off air. This sparked a lot of conversation and a lot of debate, and people in YouTube land and everywhere else has an opinion about it. So it's a hot topic. But also, there's a lot of people out there that want to just, you know what, ooh, this is going to be clickbait. Let me go ahead and get in, or I fit in so I could chime in and whatever. This isn't for me. This is really like a declaration for journalists and people out there in media, our women. As a guy, I need our women journalists to be on point. Like, even as black folks, we got to work 10 times as hard just so we can be able to be seen, heard, respected, blah, blah, blah. Fighting each other doesn't do that. That will typecast you in a situation where you just kind of will feel like, damn, I can't even move because now they know me as the person who fill in the blanks, right? So it's deeper than just two people sparring and going back and forth with each other. I just think overall, as media people, we need to hold each other accountable for the things we say and the things we do, and to differentiate the difference between clickbait and what's real. Because there's enough of that out there, and enough of the people out there who want to dive into it. The instigators, the people, you remember the instigators from back in the day? Like, these people want to see a fight and they want to spark it. Or the ones that, when I was in school, people fight, 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 and everybody start running just so they can see the fight. Like, we've been there, done that. It's not cool no more. And not only that, like, you're a damn adult at the end of the day. So these two women probably already had a conversation, and that's solid. Um, but also, let's keep it true. The stuff that we don't know behind the scenes probably led up to this, so we should always respect that as well. But I just want to say to both ladies, to Jess, I just, Jess and Loran, I just want y'all to be right. I want y'all to be right for your own career path, and I want y'all to be right for y'all path to be able to be more and do more, and to remember that there's some inspiring young lady or young man or whoever that's watching y'all that has a different opinion than the opinions out there. People saying, girl, you right, or girl, don't pay attention to that, or girl, I don't like that girl, or girl, you shouldn't like that person. Like, it's too much of that. It's too much of that in this conflict, in this beef. Work on being great journalists, and it's an ongoing process. You could continue to do this for years on and year out, year in and year out, basically. And in all honesty, this is going to be anybody that's been in business or media. We've all stumbled in our lifetime when it comes to like different things. Like, I know I have, like, over 17, 18 years almost. Yeah, there was a lot of things I wish I could have pulled back or took back or whatever. But my biggest gift to me is just being humble, to forgive, let go, figure out how I can be able to generate inspiring, thought provoking conversations, and just be more for the people that is literally reaching out, trying to figure out, like, you know what, hey, I need some inspiration in my life too. So let me plug in and see what this guy or this girl has going on in terms of what their thoughts on journalism and everything, right? So it's easier said than done, but it's a craft that if you believe in it, then you dive into it and you just want to do the best you can with what you have. So, it's all about effort. It's all about being humble, and it's all about just catering to your craft as far as what you want to do. So that's my thoughts for Jess and for Loran. And Breakfast Club, like I said, I mean, they bring in bags of beef like all day with different things, from celebrities who don't like them, or miscommunication, I guess you could say, or whatever. There's a different type of drama with that club, I guess you could say. But there's a way to move past that, though. There's a way to be able to not get somebody in trouble, in terms of, like, I wouldn't feed on to the ongoing conflict. I don't want to say beef, because to me that's them if they feel like they have it, but I don't even think they do, just outside looking in. I just think it's conflict and miscommunication that just needs to be worked out. So um you're looking or listening live, appreciate it. Just hit back with comments, hit back with thoughts, just hit back with overall things that you feel when it comes to media and journalism, and how we are supposed to own it. Like, we're not supposed to be these kind of people who are just belligerent in what we do. Like, I just feel like it's different. So if you feel a certain way, tap in, hit me up with your thoughts. And I appreciate everything that you are and what you do. So make sure that you subscribe, notification all day. Thank you for watching, and continue to keep loving each other and be who you are. Rise above the bullshit. Stop playing, y'all. It's bigger than this.